This is the Team B sales presentation for CIS 601. Our business plan focused on investing in additional production capacity to become a high volume and low cost producer of original, nut, and raisin muesli in distribution channels 10 and 12. Once we have product in stock, we can focus on long production runs to bring our costs down and be price competitive in our selected markets. An initial misstep hampered our ability to be first to market with the nut muesli product we were targeting. While our product selection was very competitive across the market, including the largest volume products in the market, we were able to quickly recover and bring the nut product to market with a large production run that gave us ample stock available for distribution. This was followed shortly by production runs that gave us stock in original and raisin muesli. During the initial quarter, we were able to sustain extended production runs on product to build up our available stock of materials. This led to a large amount of available stock that had not matched our sales forecasts. In response to this misbalance, we increased our marketing expenses in an attempt to increase our sales. Based on the distribution channels we were targeting, increased marketing did not have the effect we were hoping for. While the increase in marketing was costly, we quickly adapted our marketing budget back in line with our planned marketing target, around 5% of sales, to decrease unnecessary overhead expenses and increase our overall margins. We adjusted our plan at this point to take advantage of our increased production capacity and begin production of underserved products, blueberry, mixed fruit, and strawberry muesli, in the 1 kilogram varieties. Our market share found that these products were often purchased with original, which had become our best-selling product by a large margin. This allowed us to not only assist our current customers by allowing them to buy all of their 1 kilogram products from us, but allowed us to attract new customers who were looking to buy all of their products from one location. By the third quarter, we were fully stocked with all 6 1 kilogram muesli products and were able to focus on long production runs, which helped us keep costs down, particularly on our best-selling product of original muesli. The cost benefit of these long production runs allowed us to lower prices on our high-volume products to levels near the market average low. Additionally, changes we had made in marketing in earlier quarters to be in line with our business plan, that is, to have marketing around 5% of sales, were having the desired effect of increasing our profit margin. Our initial quarters had been tough financially because of startup costs, marketing adjustments, and production issues. By the third quarter, we had been able to turn this around and post profits in our remaining quarterly measuring periods. While our initial business plan was to be a market leader in nut muesli, we adjusted this strategy to focus on original muesli, which we were having great success producing and selling. We were able to capture more than 35% of the 1 kilogram original muesli market. This was in line with the market share we had originally forecast for nut muesli in our original business plan. This chart represents our quarter 6 sales. Our sales in blueberry were particularly strong this month due to some very aggressive pricing in an attempt to win market share from our competitors. Otherwise, this figure shows a good approximation of our overall sales. Strongest in original muesli, moderate sales on nut and raisin, and lower numbers in mixed fruit and strawberry, where we are working on building market share. Our overall sales performance further illustrates this trend. Our original muesli sales were extremely strong throughout. Raisin and nut were moderate, with mixed fruit, blueberry, and strawberry varieties added after the second quarter. After our initial production run of strawberry in the third quarter, our sales were very strong through quarters 3 and into quarter 4 on strawberry muesli. Shortly after this, our sales dropped off. This is most likely attributable to our startup of strawberry production being disruptive to our competitors, who were forced to react to our strong strategy change with adjustments of their own to stay competitive with their core strategy. Our ongoing strategy beyond the 6 quarters completed is to try to chip away at market share with the fruit varieties of muesli through aggressive pricing and coupling sales with original muesli. Our quarter 6 production shows large, sustained runs of original, which are critical to our pricing strategy. Other varieties were produced in smaller quantity runs, which does affect our pricing on those varieties somewhat, because of lower efficiency in production. Our capacity utilization during the 6th quarter was 82%, which was in line with our targeted capacity utilization in our business plan. This quarterly production chart indicates production on only 4 varieties. Previous large runs of raisin and strawberry muesli allowed us to work through existing stockpiles of those varieties and focus on production runs. This slide shows our fantastic market share on original 1 kilogram muesli. While raisin and nut varieties were below plan, we were able to pick up significant market share in the strawberry, blueberry, and mixed fruit varieties, even though they were only produced for 2/3 of the measuring period. As an overall percentage, we were able to exceed our business plan market share percentages. We are very excited about our future sales opportunities. While it was difficult during the initial measuring period to create 500-gram varieties with our large stockpiles, we plan in the future to run down stock on existing 1 kilogram varieties one at a time and create the 500-gram equivalent. This will allow us not only sales through distribution channels 14, but expanded sales in distribution channel 12. Expanded sales in distribution channel 14 and 12 will allow us to take greater advantage of marketing driving sales. Additionally, we intend to explore more opportunities to expand market share in all of our 1 kilogram varieties. This concludes our presentation. We look forward to working with you in the future. Lessons learned. We ran into some missteps with our first production run. This affected our ability to be first to market according to our business plan. Doubling our production capacity was probably not a good idea. We would have been better off increasing our production capacity incrementally based on market demand and sales. This increased capacity worked against us when sales were not as high as we had projected. We did expand our production in new varieties to take advantage of this increased production, but we had trouble breaking into those markets, and we ended up with large stockpiles. We would have been better served having the 500-gram sizes created before the final simulation began in order to have the flexibility of those size varieties. By the time it became apparent to us that adding those sizes would be beneficial to our sales, our quantities were in the hundreds of thousands on the products we wanted to expand into, and we felt we would have trouble selling them out in a reasonable amount of time to get benefit from the 500-gram varieties. Thank you.